Hello everyone, in this video we will discuss about why WordPress is important and WordPress pricing guide. Why WordPress is important? It is one of the best CMS tools available to build different type of websites. What is CMS? CMS is a content management system. So when you go to WordPress dashboard, here you can see posts, media, pages, appearance, plugins. So for every element which you use for building a website, you can have separate field for that. Let's say you have a blog out of which there are hundreds of articles inside the blog. If you want to edit any of the article, you can directly go to post section, and inside that you can edit the particular article. Let's say you are building a website for real estate, so you can have a field like properties. Inside that you can add new properties, add location types, property types, etc. So it provides greater accessibility, and it also provides best content management system, and it provides greater accessibility, and it is SEO friendly. What is SEO? SEO means search engine optimization. When you go and search in Google any topic, you get list of websites on the first page of the Google. So to appear your website on the first page of the Google, it should be SEO optimized website. So the better SEO, the better search engine rankings. Without SEO, you cannot rank higher in the Google. Not only Google, any search engine. And there are over trillions of websites running all over the internet. Out of which more than 40% of the websites are built using WordPress. So there are even brands using WordPress. You can see here Sony Music, one of the international brand which uses WordPress as their content management system, and TechCrunch has been using WordPress. Microsoft News, one of the biggest companies, so it also uses WordPress. TEDblog also uses WordPress. If you want to know whether a website is built using WordPress or not, just go to any website, install this extension Vapalizer. You can get to know the technologies on which the website has been built. So Sony Music has been built using WordPress. So here you can see, and here we can see WordPress comes with more functionality with cost effective. Now let's come to this point. When you hire a developer to build a website, let's say you wanted to build a real estate website like this, housing.com, very famous website. Inside this you can create an account, you can list the properties, you can list the properties and give it for selling, buying and renting purposes. So to build those type of websites, when you require a developer, it requires almost $8,000 to $25,000. But when you build using WordPress, it requires only $500 to $1,500, because as there are more than 40% of the websites running over the internet, the themes, plugins and where you can customize the website, all the things are available for every niche. There are enormous, you'll have wide range of options out of which you can choose according to the budget fit. As there are more than 40% of the websites overall the internet are built using WordPress, so the security features has been improving day by day. And now we'll come to pricing structure of the WordPress. So there are three types of pricing ways: hourly basis, fixed and flat pricing charges with maintenance, per page pricing. First one is hourly basis, which I don't personally recommend, but anyway it's always your opinion. This is my own personal opinion that I wouldn't recommend hourly basis, because when you go to the website designer and you ask to design a website, at that time, let's suppose a website can be built in 4 hours, but they charge you, like they say, okay, the website can be built in 8 or 9 hours. In this way they charge even higher money. Second one is fixed and flat pricing charges with maintenance. So this is calculative approach, and I strongly recommend this, because when a client comes and asks you to build a website, at that time you take client's requirement, you search on the internet like how can we customize the website according to the client's requirements, what are the plugins, themes, extensions available. So based on that you prepare one budget and you give to the client. In this way there is very calculative approach, and it establishes a relation between you and your client. So in this way your client stays longer with you, and so it helps you to grow up your business. I feel it is a calculative approach. And one more important thing here is, let's say you are in the progress of building a website for your client. At that time, in between, some of the features can be removed or some of the extra features can be added. At that time the pricing structure may vary based on the features. So this is one of the important points to be remembered. And per page pricing, if the website is static websites, I will discuss what is static and dynamic website. Let's say you are building a website for non-profitable organizations. At that time they'll have to just upload their photos and videos about their services. You'll only have to have only 3 to 4 pages of the website. So at that time you can go for per page pricing. These are three types of pricing structures which happens in WordPress, and there are factors to be considered when you go and ask a website designer to build a website. So they budget you according to the 4 factors. Here I mentioned 3 factors, fourth one we'll see. One is hosting plan, themes and plugins, extensions, and the other one is effort of web designer. So there are so many myths around WordPress, like it's just a drag and drop builder like that. No, it is not just a drag and drop builder. Let's say you have a LMS, like learning management system type of website, like Udemy. These are the e-learning platforms. So when you consider these websites, so if a client comes and asks you, if at that time you'll have to go through plugin documentation completely and theme documentation, and your research also plays a key role here. At that time you'll have to match theme and plugin, and you have to customize the theme and plugin according to the client's requirement. This is where that actual challenge comes into play. Of course, there are elements which we can do with drag and drop, but how do you customize those elements differs from drag and drop. So this is where the effort of web designer comes into play. There are 2 types of websites. According to these, the pricing structure goes again. So one is dynamic website, other one is static website. So what is dynamic website? When you go to any website like Myntra, let's choose one of the category here, t-shirts. You can give the input here, like I want to categorize my t-shirts according to the brand and according to the price. So based on the user input, the website interface changes. So these are dynamic websites. Even Amazon, Flipkart, those are some of the examples of dynamic websites. So every niche, almost any niche, can be built using WordPress, like e-learning websites like Udemy, Skillshare, websites like Amazon, Flipkart, Facebook. Any type of websites can be built through WordPress. What are static websites? If you go to any blog, so this is my first version of my website. So what is static website? I just wanted to show using this version. So here you can see, if I go to blog page and about page or contact page, these are static pages where I don't require any dynamic functionality here. It's just a blog where you can just upload the content and just push it to live. So these type of websites are called static websites. So if I go to ASK Software Tutorials, this is the website which we are designing for our client. So if you go to any of the courses section, and here you can see only the content is available, like what are the courses they are taking. So these type of websites are static websites where you don't need much of dynamic interface. And this is the implementation plan when you go for web designer. Like first, the web designer has to read the documentation of the theme and plugin, understand the client requirement, and customize according to the client requirements. There are some of the things which you are not in control while designing a website. This is not only for WordPress, it is also applicable for any type of web designing. So hosting and maintenance charges. Hosting provider, they charge some amount, so that amount you cannot avoid. And maintenance charges, all the technical maintenance with respect to website, these charges cannot be avoided. This happens not only with WordPress, even if you hire a developer as well. There are many advantages to have a website. You have the chance to expand your market. It helps you to get multiple sources of income. More than anything, now everything is becoming digital. Let's say in this pandemic situation, let's say you're running a supermarket store. In this pandemic situation, morning so many people gather at the supermarket stores to buy vegetables and fruits, because those are basic necessity things to our survival. To avoid this type of gatherings, you can bring the offline store of your supermarket to online and ask your customers to buy a products from online, so delivery boys can deliver to home. So in this way, the gatherings can be reduced. These are some of the advantages when you come to digital. Have multiple sources of income by giving it to advertisement, by giving advertisements and everything. And it helps you to track insights of your business. If you are delaying to bring your store from offline to online, like any brand from offline to online, somebody will come and occupies your market there. So please take an action immediately if you want to bring offline to online. And we at Stories Infinity, we build websites. Like what are the type of websites we build? E-commerce, blogs, portfolios, booking appointment websites, real estate websites, e-learning, supermarkets. So if a customer comes out of this box to us to design a website which does not fall under any of this category, still we can design this type of other type of websites. For example, let's say you are a headmaster of your school and you want an attendance management system for your school. So that can be built from our side. So any custom design websites can be built from Stories Infinity. So if you want to have your website, contact us by storiesinfinitycreators@gmail.com. We also have Instagram profile, so you can contact us via our Instagram page. I'll put the link in the description. If you like this video, please share and subscribe, and also hit the bell icon so that when I upload any video next time, you will be notified. Thank you very much. Signing off here, your Sai Charan.